Alright, guys, I'm live. Welcome back. Asian Mythology Classics. What are we, episode 4 now? Had a lot of fun the last time, so that's why I'm doing the next one so soon. So tonight we've got just two games on the slate. The first one from about 2010, VK Soup versus TSM Highlander. And then this next one was requested. Was going to be Con Loki, or is it Loke? What is that supposed to be Loki in Norwegian or what? But he's versus more Romeo, and that is a rec from like 2005, and the guy who requested it is already in the chat. But he's gonna have to wait a little bit, unfortunately for him. Um, or I could switch him around, and that would work too, if he'd rather. We can do that. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this. Get your snacks, your popcorn, I have my smoothie, which is very chewy, so it's not a smoothie at all, actually. Well, I've got it all set up to go the other way, so we'll do soup first. We are ready to go. Load up my right overlay. And let's get to the right page here. Classics. Next up, VK Soup versus TSM Highlander. I think actually both players still play. Soup just came back. Highlander, he uses a few different names. He might be playing under a different name now, but whatever. We'll get into this. Ravi Isis. Okay, I can get behind this. Ravi Isis on Savannah. And Suppe is our Ra. Highlander was typically a Isis main, and he is our Isis with the 3 zebra all the way back against the corner of the map back here. And when I briefly saw the map, it looked like some very forward settlements here. Yeah, definitely this is a forward settlement for the Ra, but look at these zebra that spawned right next to it. Only 3 though, which tells me that Highlander will have 3 zebra. Oh, or maybe he'll have 10. So, okay, well, here's the 10 or 9. I guess Soup gets 9, Highlander gets 10. So, oh, this is a lone zebra, actually. Not zebra, giraffe. What am I talking about zebras for? Okay, so 9 giraffe plus 1 extra, and Highlander is about to scout it, and now he finds his giraffe. He'll be very happy to see what's going on here. Savannah can have very high hunt, or actually, if these giraffe are like pretty low hunt spawn, it can be not really low, but lower than what you'd think. Like I think this could be as few as like 4 or 3 zebra, giraffe, not zebra. So 9, I think this is pretty close to the max here, and we got our elephants over here. And hello, a rogue Zebchi in the chat as well, and more elephants here. Man, this is some really nice hunt setup for Soup here, because his zebra, the natural next jump is to right here, and then he can jump from here and get a town center if he really wanted to. This is really nice hunt placement for Soup. A little bit worse for Highlander because of the starting hunt was way down the corner, but not terrible. This is actually pretty close hunt for secondary hunt here, so you can't really complain about that. Especially, remember, these are the old original maps. This hunt could have essentially spawned anywhere in the map, even the wrong side. So you're not going to complain about that at all. I got the Ra getting a monument, and the Highlander is still scouting with his Pharaoh, which is a bit unusual. At this point, probably should just be empowering. That's a 20% empowerment he's missing out on for his hunt. And Soup just needs to run this Vil back or get him healed or something, and he'll be fine. And come on. Soup's scaring me here. And on to 14 HP. This might be... Okay, there you go. Oh, run him! Okay, so he's healing him, and he did Alt-S, which makes him heal up faster. There we go. Alt-S is like the stand ground. Scared there, my man. How are you doing? Man, I tell you what, I was taking a video of the... I'll get a video of the garden coming up for you. I know you love my garden videos. Now, let's take a look at the town centers overall and gold placement. Isis versus Ra, I always felt was a pretty tough matchup for the Ra on open land maps because it was so hard to get a second gold mine. Like, really, these gold mines aren't very accessible for the Ra. I mean, sure, the Ra could grab a town center, but then the Isis with all this hunt can do a really quick one town center fast heroic, and then Ancestor's Eclipse would most likely, in most cases, destroy the town center. This is a decent gold mine for Savannah, actually. It's not very far away from the base, but again, it's just so wide open. A lot of times, what would happen in these matchups is that the Ra would take this town center, which would then force out the Ancestor's Eclipse here by the Isis, and then the Ra would just kind of fall back and just kind of assume, well, the resources I spent on the town center were to get Ancestor's Eclipse out, and then would be able to defend the gold mine, hopefully, with afterwards. Kind of always preferred that, actually, in this matchup. Where's your kiss today? You're gonna have to wait, yeah, no, until I've eaten more of my spike smoothie. I'm doing good, little boy blue. How about you? Empowering the gold mine, 5, okay. Suppe is going up Bast, so no rain or no likely early rain. Actually, I like the Bast here because of all the hunt. You could also counter or try to counter the one town center Isis fast heroic with your own. And Eclipse, unlike the Crocodiles, is really strong too. And yeah, now he's going to go to all of this, but we have a very quick Bast for Highlander. That's pretty quick. Best narrator, Chrono. Can you even, like, do you understand English? Like, everything you always send in the Twitch, it seems like you're using like a Google translator. So I find it kind of entertaining. Now, Highlander should be checking these Giraffe. There's really no reason for him to be coming forward like this. Because you can do kind of your HP check through the Fog of War, and we can see, for example, this Giraffe has his hit point bar, which means he's alive, and this one is gone, which means he's dead. So really, Highlander could have done actually a decent amount of damage here with this Pharaoh and Priest forward, along with the Sphinx. Probably could have at least killed the Pharaoh and maybe a Vil. So Suppe is making barracks. A little bit of a raid with his Sphinx here. Do we have an armory yet? Oh, here it is. Okay. Just a little bit of annoyance here, just making a little bit of idle Vils. Yeah, Suppe played when I didn't play. So this might actually be the first Suppe wreck I'll be watching here. Probably as soon as we see the Isis get the armory up, he's going to send his Pharaoh over and do Prosperity. We'll be looking at about a 740. Oh, one more Villy? I'd like to... You want to kind of advance as quick as you can. The Classical Age fight. That's a bit unique. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have about a 750 Isis advance, whereas Suppe is going one town center barracks, which it's risky. The only thing, I think it's suboptimal doing this against Isis. The only benefit, or I guess good potential it has, is if he can find the Migdol when Highlander is building it and force out Ancestor's Eclipse. Then it's a win. But if he can't do that, oh, losing the Sphinx, oh no, 38 hit points. Okay, you're gonna have to, yeah, you gotta fall back here. So Suppe is pressuring over here because this gold mine is the natural next gold mine for Highlander to go to. Highlander loses a few seconds of his prosperity there. But actually, yeah, so Suppe is coming over here. He's anticipating now, because he showed his army here, that the Migdol will come up here, and oh, he killed a Vil with his Sphinx over here. Highlander really with the prosperity. Oh, a very, very defensive Migdol. So he only has, what, 1,500 gold? Well, that's enough to get an army off of that. the problem in Egyptian wars, when you try to go barracks units, is that barracks units don't fare well versus Mignol units because of the lack of mobility. Like, even though theoretically slingers counter chariots, chariots have 20 range, slingers 16, slingers are also a lot slower. So chariots actually, this ancestors, well, as I was talking about, the benefit is if you goad out that Ancestor's Eclipse in defense, and he did that, but there was no reason to cast Ancestor's Eclipse here at all. I mean, his army of Pharaoh, Sphinx, Scorpion Man would have beat Suppe's army there anyway. So yeah, this was really pretty much a complete waste of Ancestor's Eclipse, and at the expense of about 6 slingers, it's definitely high value there. Yeah, if you're Suppe, you're pretty happy about that. And Suppe is going up Hathor, so he gets his early barracks pressure. Entices out the Ancestor's Eclipse, and is now actually, I feel like, with that kind of turn events there, I would give the Ra the advantage now, because so much of the Isis power play is through the Ancestor's Eclipse, and the Ancestor's Eclipse was already done, and it did not get Highlander map control or anything, so really kind of pointless. Okay, I'm gonna say, you got a lot of gold miners here. You should probably empower. And there he is. He's got pickaxe, and he's getting, what is that, shaft mine? Yep. Almost done with his hunt here, but man, does he know about these? Oh, he doesn't know about the elephants, which is in obelisk range anyway. Highlander actually still never check the hunt there. Okay, did he up his Sphinx? Yeah, he did. He got the first upgrade, which is pretty cheap for, what is it, 150 wood, 5 favor. So he got that, but not the second upgrade, which generally is more expensive and not worth it. And Suppe is getting a back town center. Now, I feel like he should have grabbed the forward town center instead. I think with his Petsucho Slinger's Sphinx, he would be in good position to take his forward town center and hold it. Because this really, I mean, it gives you some wood, but, I was going to say, these units, if they would have came up here, could have stopped that. But, so Suppe did know about the elephants. They must have wandered into line of sight. We have Highlander kind of searching around with his units. Not really seeing anything. He doesn't actually have the corner of the map scouted. But yeah, I would have preferred to see the forward town center grabbed here. Because the back town center you can kind of take whenever. He was in a good position to get his forward town center. But he gets his back. And now he has to come over here. And also, I don't really like the mid-dole placement, because it doesn't really protect anything. Much would have preferred to put it over here. And we've got 4. Oh, he's going to maybe lose a few vills here, because his army is all defensive. Yeah, 2 vills. Oh, the Sphinx will die, though. Oh, this one has 1 hit point. Okay, but here comes some Sphinx. No, Highlander is not the brother of Scotty. That's Giovanni, I think. Highlander, I think, still plays under. Is it Nino? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh man, these chariots though, just wandering right through and getting picked off. Oof. Suppe has such a large army now. Much larger than Highlander. He can come forward and pressure, but yeah, it is a different guy. But with no siege, though he does have Eclipse, he wouldn't really be able to realistically pressure this. Can you redeem points? How about you just send me in the rack and I'll probably do it. Alright, are we going to see Eclipse? We've also got Would like to see. Oh no, you can't. There's oh, it's on EE. Oh no. We've got. You're gonna futures yourself. Oh man, you're making me even lost one to do it. Okay, well we had a little attack here, and then he got pushed off. He needs siege. Without siege, this army, which is vastly superior, doesn't really push that signal. No offense intended. And happily hunting. I do like these walls here. Well, he needs to finish this wall. Kind of protect. Now he's grabbing the forward town center. Okay. Alright, here's the eclipse, but there's so many priests here. Doesn't have the tech though, but I think this is not a good push here without siege. A lot of elephants came popping out of the Migdol. They were nicely hidden. I liked it. And now yeah, this is gonna be kind of the counter throw here a little bit now. And this is not a good attack. Not a good attack. And I guess Suppe is he's just throwing it all in. I mean, no retreat, nothing. Let's just, didn't want this army. We'll lose it. No big deal. And, well, that's that. Army number 1 is done. Here's army number 2. Oh, the Petsuchos here. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of a raid. I mean, this is, yeah, that was very painful to watch. Very nice of Highlander to hide the elephants in the Migdol, though. I think that might have what kind of encouraged Suppe to be so aggressive. But as soon as those elephants popped out, he needed to retreat because that was not a winning fight, and we can see how much that changed the score. He was up a couple hundred by score, and now he's down. Blossom Goose with the 14-month subscription. Look at him go. Nice eco upgrades. Just missing the last one there. I always forget, what is it, Quarry? Ellie's in the Migdol. It is an old school trick. I like it. It's crazy how many big units can fit in the Migdol. What has it got room for? I don't even know. It doesn't tell me here. But you could fit a lot of elephants in one Migdol and then pop them out and surprise! And we've got Highlander grabbing his 3rd town center. Highlander is still, though, behind economically. A little bit slower to grab a town center. A little bit slower to grab the 3rd town center. And he's up against Ra, who has a really good eco, as long as you empower, which we aren't empowering this, we're not empowering this. Are empowering this, does have skin on the rhino, but a little raid there. Oh, you really could have just kind of turned and fought that. Now we have this army coming up, and there's enough elephants here, actually, where he could maybe do a little bit of damage. He's also got, Suppe is sending all of his chariots this way, so they're a little bit out of position, though I think Highlander is actually pathing over here. Yeah, elephant play has fallen off. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, you're right. It used to be everybody clamored for elephants to get nerfed. And they've just kind of fallen out of the meta. Would like to see, just come down on the, these chariots are in a bad spot there, yeah. So he's coming down with a very slow raid. I'm not really sure why the priests and the elephants are kind of, if this is just a raiding party. Ooh, well, come on. Oh, he's just gonna run through the wall. Like, what's going on here? Oh, man.
You need to.
I guess he really didn't want to kill those villagers, and now he's gonna have to bang through the wall here because you got the reinforcements coming for Suppe. And, well, might lose the villies now. Yes, this guy is still alive. They did want to say hello to their friend. Yeah, you got to get out of here now if you're Highlander. Oh, no, don't turn and fight this. Oh, no. This is not a winning fight. Raw chariots. Oh, man. Oh, even like he's got 2 slingers, which he is microing to get on the chariots. I like it. Alright. Well, Highlander stayed a little bit too long there. What we do see, though, we do see Highlander starting his market trade. And that's a lot sooner than what Suppe is. And Suppe seems to like, or not Suppe, Highlander seems to like to keep all of his units in one big group. Like, why is the Scorpion Man slowly walking with the elephant here? Is probably going to result in the end of the Scorpion Man. So these chariots should just run in like closer and then just pick off the Scorpion Man. There you go. There you go. A little bit of the Sphinx still raiding. Oh, getting some benefit out of this. Alright, alright. Oh, if he comes up here and checks this gold mine. Alright, killed a few vills. Getting out a few mercenaries. That's value. Now you either run or... yeah, there you go. A lot better that time. Oh, getting some counter raids. So Suppe is getting a little bit of counter raids with Highlander's raid kind of not doing very well. Suppe is countering with his own. No age up yet, but he'll be up soon. Highlander not up, and we do have rain. Just got cast. Got good eco ups for Highlander, and oh, he doesn't have irrigation. Okay, the Sphinx will probably clear up quite a bit of this, actually. But there you go. Would like to see a little bit of some forwarding. Like, so far, kind of both players are kind of sequestered to their side of the map, and you've kind of got like this dead zone in the middle. This is kind of about the time in the game here, these chariots are chasing the rock, where you want to start forwarding to take control of the map. As we see right now, we have Highlander is putting down a Migdal foundation here. The chariots are unknowingly running right on top of it. And the vills, will they continue? It's like Highlander hasn't quite noticed, and they will... okay, now he's noticed. What relic do we have? The Tooth Arrows. Archers do more damage. That's a nice relic. What about this one here? The Mithril Horseshoes improves cavalry speed. It's also a good relic. Doesn't affect chariots, but it actually does affect elephants. Now we have a forward Migdal. This is to secure up the gold mine. But no siege workshops yet. Highlander up Thoth. Suppe up Horus. I always liked a Thoth v Horus matchup. Overall, I'd take Horus. The spearmen are just so good. Next patch, Ra gets faster elephants. Alright, he's looking for a meteor, I think, but he's gonna lose some chariots if he fights this. Rod chariots are quite a bit stronger. Well, not quite a bit, I guess they're like 12% better. But yeah, this Highlander not a good trade for him. Eco up, still missing that second plow upgrade. Alrighty, well we might... oh, here's the random meteor right here on this mining camp. No mining for you, apparently. Well, it looked cool. It didn't accomplish a whole lot other than interfere with some mining for a little bit. But man, that gold mine's strong though. I mean, it took like 3 shots and it's still there. And Suppe just built another Migdal. And here we have our first siege workshop here. Actually good to see that. But I think... oh, we got the Pharaoh here. Here comes the Whirly Twirly Avenger. Well, do something. Okay, Avenger just kind of avenging nothing. Now he retreats. This Avenger is not accomplishing much. There he goes, finally. Now he dies. Oh man, as Ra, you need to empower your market, dog. And we're getting upgraded elephants, and hopefully we'll see... oh, here comes the tornado. Alright, alright. Gets the catapults and a few villies, and then kind of moves over to the Migdal over here. Yeah, not both Mythic Age God powers. Not a lot of value out of them, but when you're facing Isis and remember the monuments block, it's not like he really could have used that though. A couple catapults. Could have taken it. Highlander's got a hefty trade route. Oh my goodness. And because he has such a good trade route, he's going to be able to pump a lot of... Oh, he's got 1,600 gold, and here comes the Merc spam. I don't know if Suppe can hold this. Here these boys come. Spearmen don't get a bonus versus chariots. Oh man, the Merc spam. This is when Egyptian wars start getting cancerous. Oh man, but yeah, Suppe is definitely on the back foot now. He was just a little too slow to get his trade route going. He doesn't even have the Mythic Age upgrade yet, and kind of Raw 101 is to empower your market. And Suppe is losing his forward, and has almost nothing in his bank here. I mean, he's got no resources, and Highlander happily spamming mercs, and we could see in the town center, Secret of the Titans. This is why I would have liked if he would have saved Meteor. In this time period, when you're Isis and you go Thoth in an Eggy War like versus Ra, you just save Meteor and go Titan. And then unless the Ra like walls up like crazy, you're going to end up just killing the Titan Gate with the Meteor. Yes, Merc spam was incredibly broken. It's still strong, but not nearly the scale of what it was with them popping out at like 2 seconds. But yeah, now we'll maybe see just some mercenaries fighting in the middle. Highlander can actually push through right now and attack this town center. And with this town center is close enough to this one that even though he didn't go up Hathor, he'll certainly be able to use mercenaries in this fight. Just needs to protect his catapults a little bit. And here's the Titan Gate. Suppe is a little bit away from getting his Titan up. He needs to get a lot of wood, which he doesn't have. He might end up having to buy it, because you're getting to the point where he's going to be running out of time to counter with his own Titan Gate. Yep, here he is. He just bought a bunch of wood. He's going to age up in the empowered town center. Now, what I think maybe people don't realize is that Pharaoh empowering the town center actually makes the Secret of the Titans research faster. That doesn't apply to normal age upgrades, but it does apply to the Secret of the Titans, which isn't considered an age upgrade, it's a technology. So there's a tidbit, and now we have, the Locust on the unprotected edge of the Titan Gate here. That'll stop it a little bit. This must have been right on the edge. I bet he couldn't have cast Locust here. He had to have done it this corner, and it actually is going to be about a 25-30 second delay on the Titan Gate, which that's big. That is big. Those seconds is what Suppe needed. And Highlander's attack is a little bit fading. Oh man, this is a very ballsy place to put his Titan Gate. Like, let's not put it in the back. Let's put it right up there. No, Highlander doesn't have Medjay, but I'm not going to be able to tell if Suppe has Medjay, other than looking at maybe his lifespan. I can't tell, but looking at, I think he does, because these lifespans are going down super slow. I will assume he does. Any good merc spamming Egyptian will have it. But we're getting these elephant. What kind of upgrades we got? All right, trains faster, but no tusks of whatever it is. We don't have that researched yet. What is the name of it? Tusks of something. I'd also prefer to see towers at this point instead of more migdals. How long is this match, man? I have no idea. I watch these blind because that's more fun. But yeah, so look at these mercenaries. But there is nothing repairing this. But we do have all of the building upgrades. Look at that. Masons, architects, and sun-dried brick. You're new and your first 40-minute plus match. Well, that's awesome. Did you win? Where are these villies going? Are they going on in the town center? I think they are. Yes. He's going in on the town center. I think he might get it down here. He is. There's no villies repairing because they're all right here. And what's considered a long match? I'd say 40 plus is long. And now he's gonna rebuild it right away. Highlander, meanwhile, floating a mere 5 grand in gold. Boy, if he can get this town center up, that would be huge because then that lets him merc spam all the way up to here. 5,400 HP TCs. We're looking at 4,600. But oh, he needs to get on his. Oh, we got the catapult coming. This is Suppe might regret getting this Titan Gate here. We'll get. Oh, not quite in range in time. But there's enough mercs here to probably defend this. Highlander is sitting at 170, 169 pop. He's got his Titan Gate, Titan out. We're at 84%. Will the elephants be able to navigate around the villies? Because they can't attack next to the villies. Gotta come up here. Here comes a tower. Elephant on. We got the Titan coming. Oh no. He might still get it. Because there's only a few Titans or a few elephants are getting to attack at a time. And this one's almost dead. And here comes the Titan. Oh, he's at 89, 88. He is going down with all these things. Oh, he's going to path block the Titan with his mercenaries. So, path blocking the Titan. Oh, he's down to 83% on his Titan Gate. Just kill the mercs. Oh, you gotta build. Oh, the chariot is. Oh, 90%. No, I don't think he's gonna do it. Nope. Oh, 92. Oh, the villagers are just forsaking. Oh man. Oh, he could have. It's why to build the Titan Gate there. Oh man. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this. This will maybe be a shorter game of the week, but you can't win one. This is a losing scenario now. Suppe! Why did you build your Titan Gate there? If he builds it here, it's fine. Builds it here, not fine. He wasn't, however, in a losing situation anyway. At this point. But what do we have? Do we have some sort of magical comeback or what? Highlander with a mere 8 grand. Suppe 5 grand. Man, this is so. Titan Gate goes down. 5,500 gold. 7,800 gold. He's saving up for omniscience. You got the Pharaoh down here empowering it. Send one mercenary down to attack the Pharaoh, please. He's healing. Healing. The catapult there. Attack the Pharaoh. Attack the Pharaoh. Look at all these mercenaries. We do have a bit of a side build. But this Titan is still at 5,900 hit points. The waves of mercs coming in. Highlander should really just be towering this up at this point. But when he kills this town center, I guess that will stop the mercenaries coming down. And I think Highlander will get, Highlander will get it. Will this merc automatically proc to the... Oh, no. Alright, I think it's going to go up now. I think it will go up. The Pharaoh is always your target for building town centers. I mean, look how fast it's going up just because of the Pharaoh. Need to kill the Pharaoh. Yeah, and meanwhile the Titan down here roaming around. And we got a catapult coming in. Okay. Random catapult. Merc's sitting here. He's rock dropping with one catapult. Come on, you better hurry. Oh, it's too late now. The town center's up. Oh man, 4-2, 4-1 town center. I think it's over. Look at this. Just sickening. Oh man. 10 grand in resources and now a forward town center. Suppe is not resigning, but he might as well. This is such old style Egyptian play though. The mercenary elephant Titan rush. This is so classic of an old school Egyptian recorded game. Now maybe you could research another Secret of Titans, potentially. I'm not sure why the Titan went down here. Why not come up here and kill the other town center? A bit odd. But why not? Well, he killed a ton of caravans, so. But yeah, at this point, oh, Suppe is deleting them all. Was this like in protestation or something? So this little side build looks great until Highlander notices and just spams out mercenaries, and then the side build is rendered useless. And Suppe, I guess, deleted all of his units so that he could afford to build a full army down here. But thanks. Does Highlander notice this though? I mean, there's 2 town centers that he's got to kill in order to eliminate the mercenary spam. Highlander, I don't think he sees this, because he's still massing mercenaries up here, and there's no reaction down here. Is this game over? Maybe not yet. At least we'll make it interesting. Alright, now he notices. Let's start repairing when the town center's at 3 HP. So that town center's gone, and he might be able to get at this one now. But he's going to lose this town center. And we got mercs coming down here. Highlander is, look at all of his resources, but Suppe will run out of resources soon. I'm going to get on this one. Okay. Cool, cool. Even the Ra is making the elephants here. I like it. Look at this. Mercs versus mercs. Oh man, and all these villas are actually getting killed by the mercenaries there. Alright, so Suppe showing some life. I don't know if it's going to be enough. But we do have just the... oh man, he could kill these catapults with these villies. And we've got 2 town centers down here. This one is wide open other than the mercs and the vills. Rebuilding the market. I think the Titan leaves to come down here and take care of this. Which that is not what he should be doing. The Titan should stay up here, because this will allow Suppe to rebuild up here. He's gonna... oh, don't suicide your pharaoh though. Oh, you gotta stop this town center. Don't let it go up. Get on all these houses would actually be pretty painful. Okay, okay. Actually, Highlander does not have very many like villagers right now. But he still has 11 grand in gold and 6 more grand, so this is where this wreck gets juicy. Is he waiting to get a rock out of this? He is. He needs to pop. Oh man, he can't build his town center because of all these mercs. Okay, just kill all the vills. Actually would be huge. Here, kill the villies. Yeah, the Titan will clear all of that up. Man, these mercs though. Oh, and there's a pharaoh to defend. The mercs all die, but this pharaoh might put a stop to this. And with the rock flying, oh no, your rock. Oh. Now the question, okay, Highlander notices. So these, oh, this town center is actually almost half HP already. And with these elephants coming, oh, this is why. Those elephants will clear that up. So this town center is going to go down, which will allow this town center to come back up, but he needs to keep this town center down, and this one as well. I don't think he's going to keep this one down. No, he's not. So that town center will go back up. We've got a few units here. Suppe still has an eco, actually. Like, honestly, this is all cool and everything, having all these resources, but it's kind of useless. The Pharaoh keeps spawning somewhere and not in good spots. Okay, well, a nice side build that Highlander noticed way too late, which kind of has resulted in all of this. But it looks like Highlander will solidify now again. Needs to keep this town center down, though. These elephants come over here. They could stop it. Or this catapult that's firing. Oh, come on. There you doing it? You doing it? He is! He's gonna stop it! Yes! Yes, he is stopping it. Oh, man. Suppe has the score lead right now. I don't know if he can maintain it. I mean, you still got a Titan with 4,500 hit points. And Highlander still has the ability to mass mercenaries for days. Yeah, there is a new rock. And he's got mass Avengers too. I love it. I love it. No, just kill the villies. Kill the villies. Kill the villies. Or just wander around. Kill the vills. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, those vills will go down. But Highlander is kind of solidified with the Titan up. And Suppe will take what was a very unexpected 3-2 town center lead soon. He's running the mercenaries. Highlander missing a house. Yeah, this Titan, I feel like, should have stayed up here. Oh, the elephants on the town center. These spearmen with the greatest of 50 upgrade are not quite where they need to be. I should have stayed at the town center. Okay, a few more elephants down here showed up. Yeah, get some spearmen. They'll clear out the vills. Okay, now the spears will clean this up. Eventually. And get on the... Yeah, there you go. Kill the Pharaoh, send your Avengers down. Yeah. Although it'll take forever for the Avengers to kill these elephants. But the spearmen, greatest of 50 gives an additional... I wish I remembered to put my tooltips on. And it's additional ×2, I think. Man, this is the side build that just never ends. And oh, getting up here, and he's got a rock. Just keep an eye out. Don't lose your catapults. Come on. Get him in. Okay. All right. One more shot on that will do it. Okay, the elephants are all dead. Mythic Age Egyptian God. I don't think it's easy. It depends on the situation. Osiris is definitely the best in certain matchups. Like if you're playing against like Atlantean, I think you gotta go with Osiris. But Horus, I like Horus. Horus has a ton of techs. It's pretty good. I don't know why Suppe is waiting to build this town center. Okay, he's gonna kill the markets. Maybe you gotta watch out for the mercs coming though. Gotta save your HP on these catapults. Come on. He's gonna kill the market, but you gotta get your catapults in the rock. Oh, he's only got one. Yes, the rock tower drop. Here comes some vills to die. And Highlander just has nothing at this point. Son of Osiris God power is really good. You just have to be able to protect him. But really, this Titan right now is kind of almost dead weight. Because if you can't push behind it, he's kind of just a town center destroyer, which basically evens himself out because he costs 20 pop and he kills a town center as 20 pop. And Highlander, after getting himself in a really good position, I feel like the last 10 minutes or so has played really poorly. And he's not trading. He has no eco, no units. Now he might lose. All because he just did not see this side base. And it killed this town center before he even noticed. And this Titan is basically, I mean, yeah, Titan's chasing Vills. Like, what's the point of it? Like, Highlander has no infrastructure. The only thing he still has is just the mass mercs, which, now that he's lost his trade route, he'll eventually run out of gold. And Suppe might do what, see, tell me who's gonna win, not. Well, if Highlander just keeps chasing these Vills around. It's like the least value you could get out of this. Oh man. How can you be up 4-2 town centers with a Titan and get yourself in this situation? Like, it shouldn't even be possible. His trade route is, well, here they go. They're trying to trade and they're... He can't even get his trade going. They're all staring at each other like, what in the world is our master doing? How are we in this situation? We revolt. The caravans are revolting. And okay, alright. Highlander is at 3 town centers, but no eco. 97 to 169 pop. It doesn't have very many Vills, actually. And we've got... They are! The caravans were just too pissed off with what's going on with the nation that they're done. This rock is hiding over the trees and Highlander lost sight of it. He's coming down here to find it, and it's right here. Alrighty, well, Suppe is doing the forward builds, which I like to see. This Titan, though, can still cause some mayhem now that he's actually doing what he should be doing, which is coming up here. You always want to get the trade town center. Always want to get the trade town center. Why do people hate Chinese civs? Just not exactly quality. Not much quality there. So the Titan now should come up here. He has never killed the trade town center, which gets all the caravans idle. It's so good. And these catapults all died. We've got Highlander still massing the mercs, but once he runs out of his gold, he's gonna be not good. Because he's gonna run out of mercs. He's only got 1,300 left. The rock drop is down. Yeah, they're just not a well-designed god. And the units aren't very good. I mean, it's just a very blah civ. And have you looked at some of the minor god portraits? The problem, though, is Ra's priests barely do any damage to the Titan. Like, you almost might as well not make priests. And Highlander is kind of solidifying, but he's still at just 121 pop. But he's finally got his trade route reestablished now, right when he is running out. And now we have the Titan. It's finally being used for what he should be, which is getting in on the trade town center. A lot of idle bills up here too. And is this where Highlander solidifies and starts coming back? Should repair his town center though. I mean, at 1900 hit points, get a couple catapults in here. And we do have mercs to defend still. And you start seeing the gold go up by quite a bit. Oh, come on. Every shot you get on this is quite valuable. is. Titan down to 2,500 hit points. But now that it's going forward, which is where it should have stayed, it's allowing Highlander to solidify. How was Suppe for eco? Actually pretty decent. But yeah, see, this is the value you get of destroying the trade town center, because they can't start moving until the town center is up. Yeah, Suppe's kind of lost his way a little bit now. There he goes. I was gonna say, he needs to start getting his side builds back up again. Alright, we're getting another rock drop. This town center is almost dead. Well, he's up to 2,800 hit points. So where does he go with it? Oh, just kill the town center at this point. Okay, alright, here comes the rock coming over here. Must say, Suppe played well after his Titan Gate went down, and Highlander not. It was kind of like polar opposites. Like, Highlander just kind of almost like turned just cruise control on, or he just didn't do anything. And let's get the rock dropping these catapults. But yeah, Suppe's done well, but still, the power of the Titan versus no Titan is kind of showing itself here. I like the spears though. Fully upgraded Horus spears are so strong. Okay, this is gonna kill the trade town center again. Where you see Highlander is at 0 resources as far as gold, and this is really gonna hurt him. All right, in the rocket, in the rock, in the rock, in the rock, in the rock. Get in, get in. There you go, there you go. Okay, the Titan down to 1,400 hit points. If Suppe can keep the game state where it's at and kill the Titan, he should win. Overall, the last 20 minutes he's played a lot better. Where did the rock go? Where is the rock hiding? Did it get killed? Did it fly away? Oh, here it is. Well, I think they're better than hops against cavalry. I would take the fully upgraded. The only thing they don't get though is the attack versus buildings. They miss out on that. Again, we're getting the mercenaries fame, but Highlander, we're losing that town center. Has no trade, and see, he sent his rock drop again. I think this rock keeping this town center down is going to be game, because Highlander's going to have no gold coming in. He has his Titan still, but I don't think he gets this town center up. Without the town center up, you'll never get gold income again. He's trying to trade with this. What is this? Getting him a good 5 gold a trip. That's not going to save him. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to be it. Right, I did not expect this. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a classic wreck with typically some pretty awesome games for the most part, but they didn't anticipate this. Man, this is a game. And the Mercs will take out the Titan. He's down to just 500 hit points. Priest showing up, and yeah, this is going to be it, because Highlander got nothing. Highlander has nothing. Born Neurological Synapse, you missed a game here. You can always go back and watch it, I suppose, but this was a game, to be sure. And the Titan almost dead, but Highlander might as well just GG it now. Like, we already saw one massive throw in this game, but unless Suppe takes a nap, this game is over. This is a good game. This is a funny game. Here comes a side build here. All the ups that you want. All the ups. This random dude is like kind of sitting here just kind of thinking about his state in life, trying to defect to the blue team. Just kind of hanging out, thinking about what happened. Oh man. Get the spears on the town center and keep it down. And that is it. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Yeah, he can't rebuild. He ended up with 2,300 gold, but that was never a result that should have happened, but it happened, and we were blessed with it. VK Soup coming back. Man, that is something else. Let's take a look at the post game. So, this will be some spoilers for you. Well, you already know the result, I guess, neurological synapse. But this is the situation that you should never lose. You're up 4-1 town centers with a Titan, and the opponent doesn't have a Titan. And at this point, he had only 14,000 resources in the bank and lost. It has to be one of the biggest throws in the history of Age of Mythology. 4-1 town center, Titan, and 14,000 resources. Lose. I can't believe it. Oh, it's funny. Man. Alrighty. Well, this was game number 1. Fine. You know, that didn't, for being an Egyptian versus Egyptian war, that didn't feel like 50 minutes and 45 seconds. But now we move on to game number 2. This is an old one from, I think, 2005. Between two old players. These are players from my time period. Right here. Loki versus more Romio. 04. Okay, we'll call it 04. So more Romio, an old school Loki expert. Yeah, this would be 04. I forget that the Titans came out in 2003. For some reason I thought it came out in late 04. But yeah, or Loki. Is it supposed to be Loki or Loki? Someone tell me. Because I'm going to spend the rest of the game saying it. But anyway, so this was viewer requested. A 2004 recorded game. So we're talking 16 years ago. Loki versus Isis. Romeo is playing Isis? He was, I'm almost positive, a Loki man back in the day. But he's playing Isis versus or Loki, who is playing Loki. So Loki versus Isis. Man. This is a matchup. Old school, 2004. Let's take a look at this old school Ghost Lake. We've got one side pack of Hunt here. 2 gold mines in the base. And look at this gold mine for the Isis. So you get people who like to complain about how the modern day maps are so safe. Look at this Ghost Lake gold mine. Talk to me about it. Look how close this thing is. It's in the starting line of sight of his tower. Look at that. I do like his berries, like protecting the gold mine here. But he's got a second gold mine. So you got 2 gold mines in the base, large gold mine here. Where is the Hunt then to take a look at from Romeo? Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Here is his Hunt right here. So 1 pack of Hunt. He's got a boar right there and another boar here. I'm kind of confused. Well, I think maybe this boar was out of line of sight. Actually, it's probably what happened here. I bet the boar started over here. But yeah, you want to go to your Hunt as soon as you can. And Loki has used Spy on the enemy priest, so he knows where it is. Going forward. Looking for... Okay, I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get this obelisk.
Yeah?
Oh, he didn't scout his Hunt, though. That hurts. Go to your berries, because you're not gonna find Hunt over here, man. Oh, now he just found it. Oh, this is a long way to go looking for his Hunt, though. You know this game. Well, man, I don't. No clue.
Yeah?
Well, go to the hunt, man. Alright, so these villas just taking a long way around. They wanted to take a look at the berries, see what was going on down here. Then they're running up here to go to the caribou, and there's also a boar here as well. And, so early 2004. This is well before we really would have had much meta for AOT established. I'm going to guess this is going to play similarly to... Man, look at all these goats here. To vanilla AOM is my guess. Oh no, you're gonna lose your old Sark. Is he? One more shot, one more shot. Oh, the last shot pegs the old Sark. So you'll have to build a new one. That sucks. But the one thing though is that ISIS meta really hasn't changed much. I mean, in the original vanilla it was one town center fast heroic. Here will probably be one town center fast heroic, though back in the olden days you did get ISIS players actually pretty commonly doing Age 2 classic fight. So we could potentially see that. Especially with the fact that we don't have a ton of Hun. I mean, he's got this 9-pack here, but other than there's another pack here. I don't know. The Loki, I would think, would just mass Herseer, kind of what Loki players have always done. But again, when you're talking these olden day Rex, you just never know what might happen. Harder's Folly, the most useless relic in the game, and Pygmalion Statue increases Villi hit points. Is actually a very nice relic. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to wait, man. These AOT classics, these are professional streams. I don't have time to show emotions. Alrighty. Our Romeo's gonna have a very slow age up, though. Like, we're talking probably a 6-minute age up. Loki will have also a slower age up as well, probably because he lost his old Sark. And... come on, I think he's gonna age up. Can you? Oh, Heimdall! Oh, my Heimdall! Now, I will recommend not going Heimdall against ISIS. But he is. Which means I wonder if he's gonna use it on, like, the Migdal when it gets built or something. But I don't know. I mean, really the ISIS can kind of just sit in his base with his 2 gold mines and then the 3rd one. Do you want to, if I real quick Sigma, if I check that topic, will I be spoiled based on who posted it or the description, or can I just go in and download it and not get spoiled by the winner based on who posted it? But this is a slow age up for Loki, 525, 530. And he's got, is he trying to hunt delete? Is he legit hunt deleting here? He is the hunt delete. Oh my. You gave me a game where somebody hunt deletes. Well, I won't read the description then. So I'll just... oh, he's hunt deleting. What a jerk. Okay, I hope the Loki loses. Why it was banned is because of this. It's so lame. Oh man, this is pathetic. I can't believe it. Con Loki. You know what? Some of these con guys were jerks. I remember Con Black was also an equal level of jerkiness. It's these con guys. I never liked the Kings of Norway clan, and I like them even less after watching this. Hunt delete. Well, and then he hunt deletes himself anyway. But, oh my goodness. Hunt deletes. Alright, let's go red. Man. We are seeing a classical fight here. Building an armory down here, the random armory. Okay. I'm gonna see a couple axemen coming out. Or what? This Loki doesn't want to get on his boar here, I guess. It's considered cheating. I would be the one who'd police it, but pun intended. Oh, here comes the Iron Jar in for a suicide mission. But honestly though, at this point, the community kind of polices itself. If someone were to start hunt and deleting, I think they'd kind of get ousted from the community. This Herseer is trying to kill this Sphinx. I don't think he's quite going to make it. I banned you for hunt and delete. Well, these two axemen, very bold and impetuous young fellows, will run across a few raiding cavalry and then try to run back, but I think they will die. Well, come on, raiding cavalry, get on them. Is it part of the game? The problem is, it's not really something that can be countered effectively. And you have some civs that can't do it. Like, if you could hunt and delete Atlanteans, outside of maybe Gaia, who could like build a manor next to her hunt, Atlanteans would be rendered obsolete. But it's something that just can't really, you really can't counter it. Okay, Conloke is building an armory like he thinks he's going to age up sometime soon, which I don't think he will. Very slow start of the game. So we do have the classical fight Egyptian here. Eco upgrades, got pickaxe. Okay, pickaxe and the farms that are kind of unnecessarily one space away from the town center. You are right, Raptor. That would maybe be a reason to hunt delete. Yeah, Dean also was kind of a dirty player too. That guy was kind of a jerk. Alright, now he goes to the boar. What do we see here? Got the iron jar coming in. Another one. We got a sphinx. Pickaxe. Hunting dogs. We kind of reached a little bit doldrum. Oh yeah, in the old ESO ladder there was no policing on ESO, and you had self-rate, which was worse than hunt delete. Here comes the Sphinx. We'll maybe pick off a Vil. Almost go after the ox card. Okay, yeah, then make the Vils run. And this army is just sitting here. I think this Vil will live. The annoying thing with this Sphinx is that it takes 4 hits to kill the villager. It's always that 4th hit. Just seems like it takes so long. What does self-rate accomplish? Nothing but frustration for people in the 1700 range. So, well, hold on. We'll go over it. We got a battle brewing here. Yeah, the barracks units from the ISIS catching these Herseer, which... Okay. So, oh, we're gonna have a big fight. I think actually the Norse will win this fight here, though, because he's got 2 Iron Jar, and the priests don't kill Iron Jars very quickly with their 60% hit points. And yeah, that's gonna force the ISIS back. Actually, there's no reason for the Egyptian to come that far forward. The classical age Egyptian fight has just always been very difficult to accomplish because of the lack of mobility. It's so easy to catch the units out, and really these raiding cavalry should be hitting the... I mean, he could have killed like 3 more slingers here. Okay, so the point of self-rate was if I were 1600 and made a new account, I could self-rate it. I would show up as 1750 in quick search. However, the rating system would count me as a 1600. So I would match up against a 1750, and if I won, I'd win 40 points, and the opponent would lose 40. If the opponent beat me, I'd lose 1 point. So that was why it was awful. And we've got a big fight here over the... I don't know why half of these units are attacking the barracks during this fight. This is actually now a pretty decent fight for the Egyptian, as good as you could expect for a classical age fight here. He will eventually lose it just because of the myth units and only one pharaoh and 2 priests, but actually it didn't go so bad for the Egyptian in this case. He should turn and fight this little fight here. There you go, run. So you could self-rate for 10 games, and each game that you played, your rate would go up a little bit less. So like the first game you'd self-rate and you had 150 points, the second would be like 125. And yeah, for anybody in the 1750 range, it was awful, because if a new player, who was a top player, made a new account and you beat him, you'd get 1 point. If you lost, you'd lose 40, and it was awful. And we got Romio is picking off some of the straggling units coming in here, which is not good for Loki. Losing a few units, and actually I think at this point, more Romio, if he gets his entire army down here, would maybe win this fight. But they're kind of all over the place. There they go, they're coming in. Priests are not shooting at the... oh man, if this Iron Jar lives though, that's going to be deadly, because he's tanking. Look how much damage he's tanking over here. Man, look how much these spearmen are just slowly whacking away at the Iron Jar. There they go, coming over to the units. Priests are back here. Does he have the priest range upgrade? He doesn't. These priests just keep coming in and die. There they go. But without a priest here, this Iron Jar will kill the remainder of this barracks unit. And really, this fight should have been a fight to win for Romio, but just the inefficient usage of the priests here really cost him. And now he lost that fight. On the back end, no hand axe. We've got some. Look at these farms, man. You're giving his villies some exercise. I like it. Keep in mind that these were the best players back in the day. So if you wanted to watch somebody and see how to make farms, you'd watch more Romio. Look at this. Doesn't even have husbandry, which is just as important as plow. Building a couple more barracks here. Loki's just on, he doesn't really have much natural resources left. Romeo actually has a decent amount of resources in the bank and has kind of a better handled economy at this point. At least as far as he's got all the farms and stuff laid down, whereas Loki's going to have to put down a few more inefficient farms here. Yeah, these are just some farm wherever you want kind of a mentality. Look at this. They're just all over the place. Oh man, these old games, they crack me up. Look at this. But see, the difference is, Sigma, is that you're not being able to self-rate as 1750 and take 40 points away from people. On the other hand, you could self-rate down and start at 1450 as well. Why you'd do that, I don't know. But we have Loki grabbing a town center. Does he have any military upgrades? He does have the Pierce upgrade. That's nice to see. Second gold upgrade there. Because more Romio does not have a wall in his houses here, or a gate, he's got to run all the way around to come to this gold mine. I think he's going to grab a town center. And he'll be aging up. This is supposed to be high level? Yes, man. This is high level AOT from 2004. Just kind of shows you how much the game has evolved and the average play skill has gone up. Because these are... More Romio was a steady top 20 player back in 2004. Loki I don't think was quite as good overall. But I do remember him, and he was pretty good. But yeah, this is high level in 2004. We got the Isis aging. Loki is still a ways away from aging up. He's grabbed a second town center. Does have plow. No husbandry though. No, I tell you, I mean, it's just kind of the natural evolution of gameplay. I mean, keep in mind that the Titans at this point had been out for less than a year. Age of Mythology, 2 years. So even just overall, video game play, think of, oh man, the Ancestors comes out, and the Eclipse for good measure. And that is going to... Nice placement of the Ancestors Eclipse, and this army is in a bad spot. A very bad spot. And might as well just throw it all away at this point. And it will be thrown all away. This is an absolute massacre. Oh my, Loki's army is disappearing. The army is gone. Oh man. Yeah, I guess you're right. This is before the Hall of Thane's Herseer raid era. Because also keep in mind, when Titans came out, it introduced Age 2 town centers, but it also had a ton of behind-the-scenes balance changes. A ton. A lot of myth unit changes, a lot of special tech changes, building changes, town centers were weaker. It changed a ton. And players initially still tried to play it like AOM, which was pretty hectic, just attacking and raiding and really not getting much of an eco. But kind of low, we could see the scores completely swapped there, courtesy of his army getting absolutely surrounded. Look at all these skeletons. Kind of some cool looking skeletons. Look at this dude. That was a huge dude. Look how tall and big this skeleton is. Man, huge. And Loki is desperately trying to build a army here. I don't think it's going to work out for him. There's just too many units for more Romeo. And he's got the Migdal here as well to pump in some chariots. Slowly building a back town center. Yes, free myth unit spawn was also big. Who is winning this? Well, so far, Loki has been on the receiving end of an Ancestor's Eclipse and is not looking so good. But keep in mind, this is in the AOT Classic section, which probably means there's going to be some more crazy stuff happening this game. I mean, given the state of affairs thus far, this really is more Romeo's game to lose. And he really should be able to take this town center down, even though he doesn't have siege. I mean, once he stops chasing these villies with all his units and starts going on the town center, he should put the town center down. And we've got Loki is kind of back to the drawing board up here. He does finally have husbandry. Because he is so inefficient of farms, he has to have 3 ox carts for his farms. And I really don't know why more Romeo isn't. I guess he's waiting for a siege unit. There he comes. Alright. But yeah, the debate always, were old experts better than new experts? I mean, clearly by gameplay you could say no. But you also have to understand that, I mean, video gaming, like competitively, was kind of in its infant stages at this point. Along with the fact that RTS games had only been out for just a few years at this point. And now we've got, at least for AOM, I mean, this was like 3 years essentially to AOM's lifespan, and now we're... Oh, he's up Osiris while I'm talking about all of this. Wow, more Romeo just going up Osiris. Is he going to try to get a Titan Gate? That was also the big rage back in the day, was just to get an early, very fast Titan Gate. So I think we might just see him kind of sitting back. We saw him just build a second monument. I would assume as to try to get a Titan. This was also the era where the Osiris could, Son of Osiris could empower the Titan Gate, which made it build so fast. Got a real raiding cavalry raid coming in on these fills, which are wide open. Yeah, he is. He is, isn't he? Getting the monument. It is Mythic versus Classical. Mythic Egyptian versus Classical Loki. On top of it. Hey, where these raiding cavalry, I guess, are just protecting the house. They have no need to fight any units. Yeah, this was so standard play back then. Was to just go straight Titan, not even bother. Like, more Romeo is probably just gonna sit back now and do nothing, and wait for his favor to come in, and then get the Titan out. Dwarf taking the dagger to the obelisk. All right, well, Romeo knows about these villagers down here. Oh yeah, top 8, definitely. For sure. Sigma. I mean, it's like that in any game, really. I mean, look at anything. I mean, look at professional sports. I mean, take a look at how the games have evolved. How players are bigger, faster, stronger, better. It's just so different. Anything is. Yeah, so classic. So he's just gonna sit back and wait to get his favor, and then get a Titan. And Loki is up Bragi. Has a lot of gold in the bank. I mean, geez, I look at myself. I look at pictures of myself 16 years ago, and I look crazy. Man, I should show you guys. I found some old pictures on my old clan forums. Oh man. Okay, the spearmen attacking the Ulsarks here. We got the Iron Jar slowly roaming down here to kind of finish this fight. And the spearmen will run away. The unit army here is just slowly, and we kind of have, you know, for the moment, you got the players just kind of on either side of the lake, just kind of looking at each other. But more Romeo might come forward. We have Loki has reached heroic age. You could probably build a market and age up pretty quickly. But he will not win this fight. He does not have a single hero. This is so weird. So he's playing Loki and has not a single Herseer out. And now we have the flaming weapons. So even though he has no heroes for all of these myth units here, he is going to destroy this army. Man. Going to destroy it. So both players have used classical age god powers to absolutely annihilate the other player. And now he's completely destroyed the army. He can kind of go a few different ways now with his raiding cavalry. I wonder if he'll raid or just kind of try to surround these units. Loki raiders used to be Loki meta. See, here's the funny thing about me. Oh, the raid. Is that I didn't watch very many Rex back in the day. I watched my Rex, but not other players. And yeah, you can just turn and fight this with your dwarves. Well, I guess he's slowly going to chase these units down. So, like, I really didn't have much of a grasp of how other gods played against each other. I would just watch my Rex and see what I did wrong. Okay, coming down. Do we have this Titan Gate coming? Where's more Romeo's Titan Gate? Here it is. It's coming. Alright, where's his Osiris? He's massing spearmen. Alright, are you gonna make your... Okay, alright, right there. That's kind of ballsy. But when Osiris can empower it and make it go up super fast. This was so... Oh, it was so broken. Oh man, it was broken. How fast it made it build. I mean, look how fast it's building, and he only has 20 villies building it. I mean, we're up at 13% already. Now we have the raid of the chariot raid coming in here. Conloke does have the score advantage. He has a mere 6,000 resources in the bank. Early Atlantean was super strong, but so was Isis. I think it would be a combination of Isis and Uranus / Kronos, because Atlanteans actually lost quite a bit in balance early on. They got thwacked pretty heavy in the first couple, or the only patches. Okay, so yeah, we're already at 60% for the Titan. So I think Terma were also cheaper as well, and there was some other stuff that they nerfed too for Atlantean. But this Titan Gate is going up so fast, and what in the world does Conloke do to destroy it? I mean, there's no way he can build a Titan Gate himself because it takes army, and he can't build it in 30 seconds like the Egyptian can. I should have timed it to see how long it took for the Titan to come up, but yeah, it's up already. And we kind of got Red fighting a pointless fight here. I mean, he's probably going to win it. Yeah, you talk of these These are expertly placed farms. But yeah, I don't know why Romeo came forward and fought this. I mean, why not wait till your Titan's here to clear everything out? And now we're seeing pure Herseer coming out. Oh, a few Ulsarks are stuck in the queue. Alright, so pure Herseer. And he'll have the Nidhogg too to try to do some flying damage to the old bird here. So we'll see the Nidhogg coming in, come swooping in. It's so cool the way it enters. You can't tell me it's the coolest entrance of any unit. Alright. Cyrus here, he'll probably get surrounded by a bunch of Herseer. Yeah. Apparently, more Romeo. Feels like all he needs is a Titan and nothing else. This actually, you want to throw away a Titan, this is how you do it. The Herseer are getting so much favor too from all this fighting. Alright, now we finally have some units come in. How is Romeo? So Romeo has a very poor economy. Alright, well the army's slowly frittering away. Cyrus slowly getting destroyed. The Nidhogg is kind of just tanking damage. Fire Giants actually do a lot of damage to the Titan as well. The special attack doesn't. But I think each normal attack, well, shoot at the Titan, my man. What is it? Like 25, 30 damage? Oh my goodness. Alright. Cyrus come in and clear. There's only myth units now. The Titan is at, he's at 3,000 hit points down. The random Sphinx come running in. What is Loki looking at? Oh, he doesn't have any gold right now. This is not looking good for Loki. That was an AOM though, not Titans. You're thinking original AOM for that. These fire giants though, where are the priests? Clear out. I mean, Osiris will do some work here. Kind of weird that the lightning bolt is only hitting one giant there. Oh, Cyrus just standing there. He's got bugged out. You need to retask him. There you go. Alright. There is that. Hey, this Titan is going down, isn't he? Focus, replenish his units, but he's going to be out of gold. Yeah, he has no gold left. 40. And he's going to come up to that gold mine. You'll find out about the gold mine, which actually, because the Titan is retreating, these giants will be able to come up here and look. We might see a barbecue in a little bit if the giants come up to interfere with the gold mining up here. Oh, get on the Titan! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh wait, I'm supposed to be cheering for red because blue map or hunt deleted at the beginning. Oh, you could have used your special. No, don't aim it on the chariots. You could have fried all of those. Oh, you'll still fry all those. Man, these Axemen versus Axemen versus fire giants aren't what you want to see. Oh man. Alright. Alright, alright. Kind of retreat up here. Okay, I don't think either player notices. Oh, we got some mummies though. The mummies to counter the fire giants. And now we have the counter retreat. Loki is retreating. And we have a random mountain giant that showed up. Oh, he's queuing mountain giants instead of fire giants? Why would you do that? Probably because he has no gold. Uh-oh. Osiris. Well, that was a quick end to Osiris, I must say. You know, we got, oh, Villi fights. Or kind of, Ulsark fights. Oh, man. Okay, the chariots will come up here to try to clean up. Come on, come on. Use your special and all the... Yes, roast them. Oh, you don't... No. No. Oh, man. The original AOM was so broken. Okay. Well, Romeo keeps throwing units away over and over and over again. But Loki doesn't have any gold mining. Man. Loki is building a trade route. Not a very good one. Oh man. Hey, well, look at all these dwarves. These random skeletons of dwarves here and there and everywhere. Fire giants coming in. Oh, nice specials though on the chariots there. You know, if Loki can get his trade route going, he can actually survive a while with all of his fire giants. Because they're so good at tanking damage. Just has to be careful not to lose them to the mummy here. Like we see, not really getting any value out of these. Right there. Oh man. And he's gonna get this. He's gonna fry these. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna see some villagers dying. Oh, the Titan's coming up here though. Titan comes up. I really like these unupgraded axemen at 30 minutes. I really like it. Gotta watch out. You gotta save your fire giants though. Alright, here the army comes from the bottom. These unupgraded axemen are all getting destroyed by the fire giants. Gotta finish off the mummy. Finish off the mummy. He's gonna use his special. I don't know if you can call a mummy a he. Oh, well, it's helpful that the mummy is proccing on the hearse here now. Okay, well this is a losing fight now for more Romeo. We'll probably lose his Titan after this. Because more Romeo still funneling in the random unupgraded axemen. Here they come to save the day. Oh man. You remember these old days far more kindly? Yes, everybody does that remembers them. Honestly, we were so bad back in the day. Yeah, the Titan is gone. No more Titan. Three mountain giants plugging away at these barracks. Still got some mining up here. More Romeo does not have a trade route. Not good. He has 1900 gold. He still has a gold mine down here and a gold mine here. He's got plenty of gold on. Oh! The medium axemen have arrived. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, well, I guess Mountain Giant clearing out the mining camps. I like it. Alright. The Titan's gone, and now Conloke has acted like he forgot how to attack. Man, if AOT is still around in 16 years, that would be awesome. Like, why the non-attacking? Yeah, you like these farms? I mean, each player is like combating the other with how inefficient they can make the farms. I mean, you take a look at this. In fact, let's take a picture. Look at that. This is awesome. You look at his eco upgrades. They're so bad. Nope, heavy. Heavy axemen have showed up. How are Red's economy upgrades? Ooh, not good. Are we going to fight? I mean, you'd think that once you kill the Titan, you'd kind of like continue your push. But I guess we'll just sit here. Oh, just fight this. I mean, as long as you kill the Pharaoh. They're doing it for the... Yeah, I don't think they are. Oh, you gotta kill the Pharaoh, though. You gotta kill the Pharaoh. Oh, man. Kill the Pharaoh. Oh. Well, the fire giants are doing work. So is the Pharaoh. Here comes the mummy on the full HP fire giant, and there's actually no fire giants left now. So the myth unit spam is gone from Khan Lok. And that's not good. Oh, he's got his own Titan Gate to build. Okay, okay, okay. And does he have units to build his Titan Gate with? So now after throwing away all of his myth units like that, allowing the Pharaoh to survive, I don't know if Loki can hold. Because we finally got upgraded Axemen, which are going to live for so much longer than the unupgraded counterparts. Still just the first line of barracks upgrades and a little bit of the second line for Loki. I mean, Moore is still inventing new strategies every day. I mean, read his posts. So yeah, I mean, after 5 years of Moore, the Moore Renaissance, who knows what the game's gonna look like soon. My Moore, I don't mean more Romeo. But yeah, now Khan Lok is just throwing away his military over and over. He's at 126 pop. Building the Titan Gate with 8 units. Not much of an eco. Romeo is pretty good actually. And he's still got plenty of gold mines. I get these 2 myth units. I think have been sitting here for a long time. I don't know if Loki can hold this. I mean, Romeo should be able to push forward. The one funny thing though is Romeo like hasn't attempted any sort of forward build at all. I mean, his units are all funneling from way back here. That's a long way to go. And yeah, we're gonna get the siege tower and the units in on this Titan Gate up here. And I guess you could kill the siege tower. But your Titan Gate is only at 16, now 14, 13%. Competing to have. Yeah. The olden days, you just kind of did whatever you felt like, and who was there to tell you were wrong, you know? How hard is it to win as Norse against Egypt in late game? Very hard. Egyptian have the strong advantage. The only way that I can see the Norse can win is if he's able to make it a multi-front fight. But then he still has to deal with all the mercs, and it's tough. It's tough. The Norse need a hectic late game to win, and Egyptian are kind of anti-hectic. So it's tough. And this Titan Gate is down to 800 hit points. It'll survive for now. For now it survives. More Romeo is now having some eco problems where he's only at 140 pop. And most of his pop is coming way across the ice. Yeah. We still have the mountain giant spam. Never mind the fact that you could be still making fire giants. Yeah, upgraded axemen are super tough for Norse. Super tough. And of course you have all the upgraded towers that Egyptian can have that then render late game cavalry obsolete, and Norse can't really do that. Yeah, axemen are really good late game. Even spearmen are pretty good as well, because they get attack bonus versus siege and all that. But very inefficient. This is a very bad trade route. What are they getting? 38 gold to trade And I think more Romeo has a much better trade route, but he doesn't have the trade upgrade. And uh-oh, we got the siege tower flunking away at this Titan gate here. Got all the way up to 3,000 hit points. This Titan gate just can't be built. The Scorpion Man spam. And Romeo is still not making any sort of forward base. Wolfsarks are good with their technologies, but they can't beat Axemen. And again, you're still dealing with all of the super towers that the Egyptians have. But well, Loki is holding. He is holding for now. Eco-ups, still rough on the eco-ups. And still even rougher on the eco-ups. Oof. Not good armory upgrades. Not good armory upgrades. Coming in on the Titan Gate again. A lot of spearmen for no real reason. Because there's really no cavalry now. Bets, yes. Are there bets for whether or not this Titan Gate gets completed? I mean, if Romeo never forward builds, we'll kind of be in this game state for a while, maybe. But these Scorpion Men, without any heroes here, will really have a good time. But the Throwing Axemen will mow down some of these, but there's just... Throwing Axemen actually in a decent spot here. They're really destroying a ton of infantry. The Scorpion Men should come down on the Throwing Axemen. Yeah, Chariots too are super strong for Egyptian. It's hard to not do Chariots. Slingers, the late game Slingers. Okay, so the Throwing Axemen spam will eventually work because of all like the Spearmen. Which really don't need to be produced. There's no cavalry, so why make spearmen? The Titan Gate, I think it'll get up. The Titan Gate, I think, will get up. Because more Romeo's attacks are just so bad. Chariot spam is probably the best. Like, if you're going to spam a bunch of units, chariots are generally the best, just because of their range. They can hide behind buildings, even against their counters. Oh, we have the attempted forward build here, but it's not going to work out. Alright. Here we go. Peltash shouldn't destroy your chariot archers, though, because you will be outranging them. We're at 50%! 50%! With just 9 units building it. The forward build is finally coming, but yeah, this hurts so much. Having your units coming from way back here. And now we see, as he's switching to more Axemen, the Hippicons do better if they can reach them. Peltasts are just... Peltasts, they only do well against chariots, but getting them to even be able to attack the chariots is a problem. Hippicon at least kind of do well against every unit. Alright, so this brigade of units is apparently going to come up here and interfere with the Titan Gate getting built. The giant will slowly go down, and we've got forcing the units back. Oh man. You know, this mummy could attack. There you go. Finally. Insta kill the mountain giant. And this will kill all the units building the Titan Gate. So we'll see a pause of the Titan Gate again at 66%. Still no caravan upgrade. Titan Gate at 65% now. Does this game ever end? Is the question. So we'll clear up the rest of this army. Again, just a lack of... Why? Why are we making farms down here? Oh... Man. Well, good morning, Sergio. We are watching a recorded game from 2004. Some two old experts efficiently duking it out. We've got the late game Scorpion Man spam. The game will end when the map runs out of trees. So we still got a lot of trees. So we're in for another couple hours then. You know, I think this Titan Gate, I do think it comes up because the fights just aren't working. Here comes some more axemen. Throwing axemen are actually doing decent work. That's Highlander are my favorite unit in the game, I think. But yeah, just the lack of forward buildings is just really hurting Romeo. Because really the unit trades are probably pretty even, maybe even in Romeo's favor. But the fact that his reinforcements have to run from way down here and Loki's don't, really benefiting the Norse player. Now the Fire Giant shows up. The Titan Gate's at 80%. 80%. Yeah, there's not a single elephant to be seen. Typically, ISIS players in the olden days only made elephants if they went Thoth. If they didn't go Thoth, didn't make elephants. It's kind of weird. It's really elephants, pretty decent. But yeah, if you're making elephants, you intended to go Thoth. He's throwing axemen though against the Scorpion Men. Aren't doing so red hot, but in the meantime, let's not forget. Oh, the Slinger raid up here on the town center. And the Titan Gate. Look at this! Slingers for no reason whatsoever, but they're here. The Slingers. Like, why? Boy, if he had 100 IQ, he'd make some catapults and throw them up here and wall that off. Come on, come on. Okay, there you go. Alrighty, so finally Red snuck in this side build while I was looking at this fight. And now we had the gate get up to about 87%, and now it's going backwards. Well, the problem is, it's still the fact that Romeo just can't keep his pop-up and can't keep an army. Why? These farms are killing me. I love it. Alright, 82%. Loki at full pop. Romeo not. Making non-stop Scorpion Men. And like, why are we making siege towers instead of catapults? The other question that I do have. But with only 5 units building this here, and now we've got some axemen that come up and kind of end this building here for now. And we have another random siege tower coming out. I'll just sit there and think about things for a moment. Probably questioning why it's not a catapult instead. But we have the villagers coming to counter the, well, they're coming, but they're wandering right past. Okay, alright, expert maneuvering. There we go. Alrighty. And the siege workshop is now down. So this game is like so much. There's so much happening that's really not happening. Like, it's just like an endless 20-minute fight here. That's, like, so far not accomplishing anything other than the very slow Titan Gate build. Still no caravan upgrade. How do you counter late game Egypt as Atlantean? You kinda don't. The only chance is to get like a bunch of fanatics and destroyers and hope that the Egyptian doesn't make axemen. You have to beat, if you're Atlantean, you have to beat the Egyptian before they can even remotely solidify. You have to take an early 4-2 town center lead. And maybe build a Titan. Yeah, late game Greek is really the only thing that can deal with late game Egyptian. But late game Egyptian I'd say is the strongest. But yeah, this Titan Gate, whoever made the bets that it wasn't going to come up, it's coming up. The last few spearmen desperately going to try to keep it down. The desperation spearman. Desperation spearman. Oh, so close, so close. Oh man, it was all the way up to one. Oh, come on. Look at it. Look, it's so close. Just let it go. Oh man, it's the Titan Gate that doesn't want to come up. There it is. Finally. We have Titan number 2. As he shakes the ice off of his head. Never really noticed that the Norse Titan comes out with a bunch of ice on top of it. Alrighty. Now, what does he do with this Titan? Is the next question of the day. How are these eco upgrades doing? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, the rare Loki Titan sighting. Okay. So Loki has 167 and 160 pop. I think he's got way too many inefficient oh man, he does too. Look at this. He's got the caravans like he's Egyptian. Yeah, the 470 tech does boost it, unfortunately. Or not, yeah, Braggy. He does not have it. He doesn't even have an army now because he's got so many caravans. Like, his army is entirely the Titan. Alright, well, he's going to kill this town center. Probably take quite a lot of his hit points down because Nephthys upgraded priests actually do quite a bit of damage to a Titan. And because Loki has all of these caravans, he has room for, like, this is his room for his army outside of the Titan. Oh man, we don't even have a single building upgrade. That's why that town center went down so fast. Alrighty. Town center down. But there's nothing to back this Titan up. Saving Undermine for next game. The Uncle Nolan wanted at the cookout. He kinda does. The shirtless, hairy uncle. Who's drunk and just grunts and groans a lot. Meanwhile, this side of the map has completely been ignored. And these, I think I looked at these myth units like 20 minutes ago and said that they've been there a while. And they're still there. Man, these guys were expert level back in 2004. These were the players that people looked up to. An example of how far the game has gone. Wait, it's gonna kill the Migdal while the town center goes up? I guess. I guess the town center can go up. No big deal. Man. Here's the next bet of the game. Will these units move before the game is over? Which tells me that for the last 30 minutes, Red has not ever clicked on his idle military hotkey. So, man, imagine that. They're resting the entire game. Yeah, I think this is just going to be the same thing that Romeo did with his Titan, is just kind of throw it away without having any sort of army to back it up. So I do like the slingers that are still being built for no real reason. Now we have Sphinx. Why are we making Sphinx? This is hilarious. Loki could be making a lot of fire giants. Oh, he's got some queued up. Alright, well the long trade route is destroyed. He's still got this market to fall back on. Are we going to see? Yeah, that would be awesome. A Loki wonder, as we see the market still going on auto queue here. Man. The double pharaoh, all the priests, and the Titan will be going down soon. We got the Sphinx that are kind of cutting off all the reinforcements here. Got a hearse here coming. Titan will kill the market, so we'll have no trade route again for Romeo. Got 1,000 gold. It's not like he's losing any units anyway. Still got these units here. The dwarf, lonely dwarf farming. Whew. The Titan is having a hard time getting to the town center. Will Loki ever realize that he's got auto queue on his market and is still making caravans? Because this is his problem. Is every time he loses a army, a military unit, he makes another caravan. And his Titan is almost dead. Was raid common in this era? No, not really, because the early town centers were not common. So you didn't see a lot of reg, and if you did, it wasn't very good. But the Titan, he's at, what is he, 1,400 hit points now. He's almost dead. Bash a few houses, it looks like. Maybe get at this pack up here or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's the blue player can't even like build on this. Despite this entire army being down here, blue is still basically losing this fight up top. The unupgraded Sphinx, I like it. At this point, losing the Titan would probably be better for him, in a way. It's almost done. Almost done. If Loki can build this town center, that would be huge for him. We'll see. Is Phoenix Spam a thing at all? Not really. I don't know how strong they are in the extended edition, but they're just kind of unwieldy units. They're not bad. Yeah, he can get 20 caravans. Wait! Wait! Look at this. He finally stopped his auto queue, and he deleted caravans. He noticed. It's amazing. So now the next thing. Will Romeo notice these myth units hiding out in the corner? And then the other question is, can Loki get this town center up? If he can get this town center up, he'll probably end up winning. And now that he has a forward build, and he's deleted his markets, and his Titan is gone, he has the room for a normal army. Caravan's wandering through, trying to get to that market. What's up, Colby? Good to see you, man. He did get the town center up. Oh my goodness. So he is up 4-2 town centers now. More Romeo has no economy. I think maybe, just maybe, we will see the Loki winning here. Man. Military upgrades? Okay, he does have all of his... Oh, he's just missing. Yeah, I think the Loki won. I think so. I think he finally won. It was a battle. But yeah, he finally has he's actually has a forward base. The early deleted on. Look at these farms. I love it. Man, it's awesome. This Romio, yeah, he has no economy and he has no trade route. He could use some of Highlander's gold from the first game. I think this is gonna be it. I did not hunt delete. I think I used it like once or twice when somebody was hunt deleting me, and then it just became a huge rabid hunt delete fest. Am I playing tonight? Probably not, but we'll see. But yeah, this game is now dwindling into the end stages. You know, when you've got heavy slingers at 59 minutes, as the GG is called, things are not looking good for you. And that is it. GG. I didn't finish the playset because it rained all day today. I was kind of bummed by it. That is it for this game, man. Hannibal. Man. And these myth units did stay here the entire length of the match. So for the last about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, these dudes were sitting here. They were just about to move, though. But that's it. What a long game. Man. The olden days. 107 vills did the Loki have. A lot better economy. Man. What a game, huh? What a game. 12:30. Alright. Well, that is going to wrap it up for the old games tonight. I do one thing, if people want, or set up a free-for-all map. If people want, we can get on the Voobly and try out a free-for-all game. Just let me know. But I'm going to turn the stream off so that my recorded games are... my stream for the recorded games are done, so we don't have, you know, a overly lengthy YouTube video, because this is just for the old recorded games. Hope you guys enjoyed. These were a little bit more drawn out than the ones we saw last night, or the previous night. Definitely like Chef versus Amista was just wild action all over the place, which that was an awesome game. It was really fun, but we had some entertainment here. So yeah, that's it. So VK Soup versus TSM Highlander was game 1, and we just finished watching Loki versus more Romio. So that was a fun time with all you guys. So thanks everybody for watching. Let me know if people want. They can come into Voobly, and if we get like 5 or 6, we can do a free for all. Or something, and then I'll turn the stream back on. But that's it for tonight as far as the recorded game stream. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all later. Maybe in a little bit, but we'll see. So peace out, homeboy.